Welcome to Ghost Club Paranormal. Don't go changing that channel now, as we have one hell of a show for you. From ghouls that lurk in the dead of night, to modern day technology that is sure to blow your mind. It's the number one stop for spooky folk like you, so turn off the lights and let's get to. Ghost Club is sponsored by...
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
It's been so long since we
So
last live
long.
streamed. I barely even figured out how to get us on screen there.
I know, we popped on, and then we popped out, and then started again. Crazy.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another one of our Ghost Club live streams. It's been so long. It's been so long. Are you going to say something?
No, I'm just saying hi. Hi, everyone.
Hi, welcome in, Patrick. Hi, Gina. Hi, Michelle. Hi, the Irish Outlaw. Hi, Roxy. Hi, everybody's showing up for us right now. Woo! I'm so glad that you guys are all here to celebrate this first live stream back in a long time. It's been 3 weeks. And
3 weeks.
it's been 3 weeks.
Crazy.
And honestly, like, I never want to go that long again.
It's really sad and boring.
It was, and I feel just so. It was, yeah. Like we literally had the best time of our lives.
I know,
for the past 2 weeks.
It's so fucking bored.
No, but just like I feel so out of touch is what I'm trying to say. You know? Yeah. Because we generally like to keep ourselves involved in our viewers' lives, and yeah. So it's just really cool that everybody's here. Hi, guys. Oh,
Hi.
Bruce, thank you so much.
Ooh,
Bruce.
Nightmare Nation, new member.
Nice. Oh, Nightmare Nation. Hello. I reached out to them on Instagram and we need to do something with them soon.
Yes.
So yeah, guys, if you haven't subscribed over to Nightmare Nation, then go ahead and do that just now. Go watch their videos at the very least. Pretty cool guys over there. And yeah. Do you like my background?
It's so bright.
It's so bright.
Yeah, just normally you're just like, it's just blackness and darkness behind you, but now you have light.
I know, because I've recently had time to figure my shit out. And that includes lighting for a live stream. I usually don't have my GCP sign on in the background because there's like a weird, it's like these little lines that pop up and stuff like that, and it's just very distracting. And I figured out how to fix all of that.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, Courtney Jane, thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome back. We missed you so much. Scooting on through with all the love and light I can provide. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.
Thank you. Scooting on through. Hey, you guys want to hear something really cool?
I do.
They have what's called scooters out in the Midwest, and it's a coffee shop drive-through thing. It's called fucking scooters, you guys. And they tell you to scoot on around to the front.
When you're ordering, we ordered at Scooters, and then they were like, all right, scoot on over to the window. Like, oh my God, this is amazing.
I was like, oh, GCP fan would love this.
Where can we get the GCP sign from? It's actually custom made. I don't have them like out. It was very expensive as well. I don't think anybody would ever spend money on a GCP sign. Hi, ladies. Hope you're getting plenty of rest. Thank you so much, Monica.
Thank you, Monica. We love you.
We love you. Also, as you can see, where we're taking place right now is in a cornfield. Now, we've done a cornfield before when we done our Kansas trip on a live stream, right? Turns out that wasn't even corn. I noticed today it was wheat.
Oh my God. So, nobody knew the difference, okay?
That entire live stream, nobody commented to be like, you guys aren't in a cornfield at all.
That was close enough. Tomato.
Wheat. That's very Kansas-y as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
So basically, guys, a few things I want to touch on today. There's no like real topic of this live stream tonight. We want to keep it within 2 hours. Because our last live streams have been insanely long. Like nobody has that kind of time. And we're just going to catch up. We're going to talk about this 2-week road trip that we just done, which was insane. We're going to catch you up with some personal stuff. And we're also going to tell you guys how to get your hand on some really epic Polaroid pictures that you guys aren't going to want to miss out on. Thank you guys for all your donations. Every donation that we receive goes straight towards our next trip, which is coming up in 2 weeks.
I know. Another one.
It's crazy.
Another one. We're just booking them like crazy.
We are. We're just like, you know what? It's time. Let's push things to the limits. Let's see how far Ghost Club can really go. We're actually at 75,000 subscribers. Let me check right now because last time I checked, we weren't quite there.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh,
Let me check. No, we're not quite there.
Fuck.
Because, but let's make that happen, guys, because 56% of the people who view these episodes are not subscribed.
What?
So I don't know what's going on there.
Come
I guess we're
on.
not saying it enough. I don't know, but our goal is to basically reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I believe we can do it.
We're so close.
We've been gone for 3 weeks now, and guys, let me tell you, it's insane in the YouTube world how much 3 weeks can make a difference. And the whole entire channel has just like total declined right now. And just trying to stay motivated. And I really truly believe that these new episodes that we're going to be putting out is gonna do something for everyone out there. Because again, these are some of the biggest, some of the coolest locations that we've ever visited before.
Yeah.
So that being said, did you have anything to say on that, Mandy? How did you enjoy your trip?
Oh my gosh. The trip was amazing. But first, I just wanted to say shout out to Mystery Man. Thank you so much. Says Mystery Man, quote unquote, Zach Biggins said, don't know if it means anything. A week or more ago, a bright ball of light interrupted my dream. Said, Jade and Mandy need your help. Don't remember anything after. Woke up exhausted. And I felt like I was in a fight. Crazy.
That's weird.
A week ago. Well, we were going through some shit a week ago.
That's true. It could have been something relating to that, which I guess is more of a personal thing.
Or, I mean, like, maybe we were investigating, because all of our investigations
Could have
were
been
like from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. So, like, maybe you were picking up on something that we were experiencing.
I think it's crazy that there's people out there that have dreams about us. Ever since our last live stream where we talked about dreams, I've had so many people reach out to be like, oh, you guys were in my dream last night. I'm like, what? That's wild to me.
No, it's pretty crazy. I mean, I personally love it. Tell me your dreams with us. Also hot dogs. Always. Love a good hot dog.
Just here for the hot dogs. Hey.
Oh my gosh, we need a hot dog truck.
So what's this one? We have sometimes I have a ringing sound in a dream and it was my alarm going off in real life. Oh, well, that makes sense. Sorry, I'm like trying to not go off track right now. We're definitely going to be, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, we're definitely going to circle around to those. I do just want to say before too many people donate right off the bat that we are doing something right now. And I mentioned this in a post earlier. Basically, what me and Mandy have been doing when we're on investigations, you guys have seen us do this before on episodes where we take Polaroid pictures and then they literally just sit in a drawer and nothing happens with them. So with this trip that we just done, we investigated pretty much, we investigate every single day, apart from one day. And if we weren't investigating, we were traveling to the next location, which was a few hours. Now, I'm not going to say all of the locations yet because I do want some of them to be a surprise because I think that's worth it. But we started in Ohio and we made our way down to Kansas. So we covered, what was that, 4 or 5 states.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we were just literally hitting up location after location after location.
Yeah.
It was so hot, you guys.
So
You have
fucking
no
humid. Oh my god.
But we did take some epic Polaroids, and we've talked about this before. And I know that there's a lot of people who are interested in buying a Polaroid. So we have a bunch here. I'll show you a few of them just now. But basically, what we're going to be doing is there's only going to be 21 sets. We're going to be selling them in sets. And we don't do like any like massive like merch releases or anything like that, other than donations that you guys are so kind to give us during these live streams. We don't really have any other revenue to put towards. We call it our Ghost Club pot, and that just counts to like car rentals, hotels, food, investigation, locations if we need to. And yeah, also, okay, I'm going to bring up this thing later. I need to talk to you guys about it. But anyway, so 2 Polaroids. One Polaroid you will receive is going to be a picture of myself or Mandy or both me and Mandy. Okay?
Mhm.
The second Polaroid you're going to receive is going to be a Polaroid taking at the location. So you may receive a couple of Polaroids from previous investigations, maybe one from a previous investigation, maybe the other one is from a new investigation. You might receive it and be like, they've never done an episode here. Well, just you wait, because it will be coming out over the next few months. And also, by the way, I just want to say we're back to our regular upload schedule. Every second Tuesday, there's going to be a live stream. Every second Tuesday, there's going to be an episode. So that's us for the entire year now. Apart from October, where we're going to be releasing 4 episodes in the month of October and only 1 live stream. There's 5 weeks in October. Or there's 5 Tuesdays in October, should I say.
Full send.
Let me focus up here again. Thank you very much.
That's a high five.
High five. Haunted Nights, please tell me that one Polaroid is for sale, the one with half of our faces.
I love that one too much.
Mandy ended up keeping a Polaroid for herself. And plus there was like an odd number. So I just said, Mandy, pick your favorite Polaroid and keep that Polaroid. So she's keeping that one. Will the Polaroids be signed on the back? No, they're going to be signed on the front. So let me tell you what you get. And the price may seem a little bit steep for some people, but remember, there are limited amount. There's only 21 sets. And within this, you'll get 2 Polaroids. You'll get an actual handwritten letter. The Polaroids are signed, by the way. A handwritten letter. And you'll also get a Ghost Club Paranormal sticker.
What?
That's a pretty decent set right there.
That's great.
So let me show you some of these. Oh, no.
Fact, I will pay you for some Polaroids.
I'm like, what ones do I show that aren't going to give away too much? Oh my gosh.
Also, I want to say shout out Timothy for the $10 donation.
Thank you, Timothy.
I promise we're going to get to Arizona. Trust me.
We will.
We're going to get there.
It's happening.
We're going to get there.
Okay, so you guys, our next investigation, the next episode is going to be Indiana State Sanatorium. Woo!
You guys, you're not going to want to miss this one. It was so fucking good.
I have to, like, honestly, I didn't know what order I wanted to upload these in, but like Indiana State Sanatorium is definitely one of the most fun investigations that we've had. And we were collaborating with Haunted Nights as well, which was insane. Both teams, if you guys haven't checked them out, definitely go check them out. But both Mandy, myself, and Stephen Dillon, we just meshed so well. So well. It was like investigating with like male versions of ourselves, even down to the zodiac signs, which was crazy. Like Dylan's is an Aries, I'm an Aries, Steve's a Pisces, you're a Pisces. And they just knew so much history on Indiana, all that stuff. So let me go ahead and show you. Here's just one Polaroid. Indiana State Sanatorium. I'm trying
Love
to
it.
again not give away too much. Oh, here's
Yeah.
some from the. Here's like an older one from the Mizpah Hotel. And by the way, some of these Polaroids are ones that we've actually shown on the episodes.
Mhm.
Some of them are the ones that have faces in them, like the one from the Patterson house that we done. That one's going to be in there. They're not just like random. Some of them are a little bit random, but you know what I can do? I can also like, yeah. And then there's just like a bunch with like Mandy and
I love that
myself.
one. I love that one. So good.
There's two of those. This is one of my favorite ones. I'm just going to cover the name of it.
That's me.
That's Mandy.
In case you didn't know, that's me.
That's what I'll
And
do.
these
I'll
are
just...
like everybody, please understand, these are authentic Polaroids. Like this is taken on my great grandfather's Polaroid camera. So this is like legit. I love that one too. I'm actually kind of really jealous that people are actually going to get these because I want them all to myself. Fucking love that one too.
So, yeah, guys, there's so many. There's literally so many.
That one's a great
Party.
one. You were a vibe that night.
That's Party Jade.
Party Jade. Sunglasses at night. It's a party.
Guys, honestly, like I can just keep showing these Polaroids all night. They're so much fun. And we
No,
are
this right here. Can you imagine someone finding these Polaroids when we're gone? Crazy.
No, I
Like,
totally thought about that. I think about
I
that all the
hope
time.
that somebody finds a picture of me 1,000 years from now and is like, who's that beautiful girl?
This one's my favorite one. This one is Mandy. This is I can't say. I mean, if you notice the house, I don't know if you guys are that like if you understand. What am I trying to say here? I don't know if you guys are. What's the word I'm looking for? It's the. I don't know. I'm just
Context.
gonna show it anyway.
Oh,
It looks like Mandy's like lighting a little doobie.
yeah, it looks like I'm smoking a doobie. Listen, you guys don't do that no more.
If I think of the word, I'll say it later.
Okay.
But you guys, basically, it's $45. That's for 2 Polaroids, a Ghost Club sticker, which is a big sticker as well, and a handwritten note, kind of explaining what your Polaroids are, and if there's any messages that you want me to write in there, like that's fine as well. But basically, the way that you can get your hands on one of these is by donating $45 at the very minimum, just to cover our expenses as well on the Polaroids, the stickers, and the supplies and stuff like that. And just go ahead and send it over to the Ghost Club PayPal. That's pretty much it. What I will say is, oh gosh, honestly, like Mandy, you might need to help me out because I genuinely don't know what I want to do with this. I don't think that in this live alone, they'll all sell out. So I think we're pretty safe in saying if you're watching live in this moment, so not to anybody who is watching later on, you could probably just go ahead, click the link in the description and order yours through our PayPal account. But remember to leave a comment with your name and your address. That's all we need is a name and an address for me to send those away. And you know what? If we do sell out of the 21 in just this live stream alone, again, Mandy and we're going to be doing another trip in 2 weeks. That's going to be a shorter trip, but we'll definitely be able to fix up some more bunches for you guys. And I'll also keep an eye out on my PayPal just now, and I'll just kind of update you guys because we still got another hour and a half left of the live. So I'll just kind of update you guys, let you know how many are still up for sale. So
yeah, so that's a question because somebody was like, what if more than 21 people donate to buy them and you only have 21? Like, what if 21 people magically right now were just 25 people magically right now.
That's not gonna happen.
There you go.
That is not gonna happen. I promise
will
you
you
that.
stop it at 21?
Yeah,
Is there a
yeah.
way to... Okay.
Yeah. So
No, some
like
people were asking, so I was trying to clarify for them.
I can promise you guys, it's very, very difficult to sell anything. A lot of people think that, people are buying merch left, right, and center and stuff like that. It's not the case. Like, I maybe see $20 to $30 a month in merchandise sales. Like, I really don't think. I know that you guys think so highly of us, and I really, really appreciate you all. But let's just keep it open for the live stream just now. I've not posted this on any other social media platforms, nothing like that. And then I'll keep an eye on it. And then once, if there's 21 sold on the live stream, I'll let you guys know 21 have been sold. Yeah.
And just to reiterate, it's $45, but you get 2 Polaroids, a sticker, and a handwritten note.
That's
pretty
right.
fucking cool. Thank you, Claudia, for the super sticker. That is awesome.
Thank you,
Claudia. And then also Halifax here. Been binging episodes recently and appreciate that we don't scream over everything.
Yeah.
I try not to.
I'm gonna add to that is because recently, I've talked to Mandy personally about this, but recently I've been feeling a little bit like, and dude, it was ever since the Kansas trip. Ever since the Kansas trip, the investigations that we done after that have been very walls up, kind of on edge, a little bit like we make jokes like, oh, it's Cry Club Paranormal now and all this stuff because it's like we're so emotional and scared on investigations. But I'm so glad that we done this trip. And I'm so glad that, I was just like, I am not putting my walls up. I am going in there. I am a big, brave girl, period. And let me tell you, some of the challenges, some of the things that we ended up doing, so just the locations alone were, it really did feel like an accomplishment. When we would drive back, I would say to Mandy, like, I'm really proud of us, like, for doing that, because that was scary.
No, it was a feat. I'm going to use that word. It was definitely a feat to do these locations, just these bigger locations, these locations that have scary things happening inside them, not just paranormal, but like the building collapsing potentially, and weather being a fucking issue, and live animals. Just all these things that like don't normally, I don't know, like it was much more than we usually deal with. That's for sure. Like I've never dealt with bats before in a location. That was a whole new experience.
Not just like 1 or 2 bats, like
no,
bats for
dozens.
days. Like, we have to cancel the investigation. There's too many bats.
Like bats getting their heads eaten off by kitty cats. Also, like it's
that
crazy.
Was cute, actually. Not gonna lie.
So,
so Princess Scary, hi. What do we put in? What's the section for PayPal? So basically, just put in your full name and your address, just so I know where to actually post. Where to post to. But yeah, I can let you know right now that we do have. Oh, sorry. It's going to take me a little while to figure out because it's an odd amount that I just received, unless that was from one person. Oh no, we do. We have Sydney and Claudia have both put in their orders.
Yay! Acorn Ion said, I already sent a payment without my address.
Oh. We're gonna, you know what? Go ahead and email me ghostclubparanormal@gmail.com, and then we'll figure that out. Because I will need an address.
Yeah. No, don't worry. Well, we're figuring this out. We're gonna get this right.
So guys, there's 19 left. They haven't sold out in the 5 minutes that we discussed. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep an eye out on those. All right.
Thank you, Ed, for the super sticker.
Thank you,
Also,
Ed.
we had like 6 or 7 people join as new members just during this live, which is
That's
really
amazing.
awesome. So thank you.
Thank you for reminding me, guys. Members, it's back.
Oh yeah,
Like
membership.
properly back. So thank you so much for everybody who has been members and has stuck by being members when there's not been much new content at all the past couple of months. And this is a thing that I want to talk about this, and I'll talk about it later. So when Mandy and I were on our 2-week trip, we did vlog a lot of that trip, a lot of behind the scenes footage. It will be going up for members only, and that will be going up in a few days, honestly. There's nothing really stopping me from putting it out now, but there's definitely going to be a lot more content to come over on members only. And if you want to become a member, you can also click the link in the description below. That will take you right over there. And there's also a way to do it on the live stream as well. If you click the little dollar sign, it will ask, do you want to become a member as well? So I just really want to say thank you to everybody who actually stuck by in those couple of months and didn't cancel their subscriptions. That really means a lot, and it really helps the channel out as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we don't have a Patreon or anything like that. That's kind of where our viewers can and help support us. And in exchange, I would love to put out more content. And I'm saying this now, and I'm not just saying it to not do it, because as you can tell in the title of this live stream, we're talking about quitting jobs, which is what I done halfway through our trip.
Yes.
And that was the scariest thing. But guys, these investigations, like, let me tell you, like, I knew halfway through that trip, I was going to have to put a lot of dedication and a lot of effort into making these investigations amazing episodes because they're worth it. And I'm just so scared, but at the same time, we talked about this. We talked about doing this up until December, kind of see where we're at. We have enough content up until then. And yeah, hopefully we can get that 100K, spread the word, guys. And we're also going to need your guys' help to kind of get Ghost Club a little bit back up there because, again, we've been MIA for the past 3 weeks filming. So still doing our thing. But yeah, thank you guys. A lot of you saying that you're happy for me. I really, really appreciate it. A lot of you know I loved my job. I'm sure they will have me back if YouTube doesn't work out. I'm sure they will. So just fingers crossed that I don't have to go back there with my head hanging down like, sorry guys, can I come back? So Mandy's still working though. Wow. Yeah. We'll come and break you out soon, girl.
Help me. Help me. No, I know that was such a stressor for you during the trip and even prior to the trip, but especially during the trip. So, you made the decision, you stuck to it. We're doing it. I'm proud of you. It's going to be great. Also,
I love
Genevieve.
Did you just
I just said your name, Genevieve. Okay. Genevieve. Also, a couple things really quickly. I just want to say, we've been getting a ton of comments about ads, and it's like they're missing our conversations because of ads. Do you know anything about that?
In the live stream?
Mm-hmm. Like I've seen like 10 or 15 comments about ads.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on. That's
Hold on, guys. Bear with us.
Yeah, let me just quickly go and see if I can fix that real fast. And then you can just go ahead and put some comments on screen if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm doing that. First off, Acorn, the email, send it to ghostclubparanormal@gmail.com. You can also, are you okay if Acorn, you're the one that does the art, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Acorn, you can also just message Jade too. somebody else asked, yes, if you want to do, if you would like to get the little Polaroid package that we're doing right now, all you need to do is go to PayPal. It's a $45 donation. And just put your name and address where you would like it to be sent to. Again, it's at random. So we're just, you get a Polaroid of me or Jade or both, plus the location, a note, and a sticker. And I know 45 might be steep. It's just that the film, you guys, is so fucking expensive. And you only get 8 Polaroids, and it's so expensive. So yeah, if you want it, just go ahead and head over to PayPal, and we're going to keep doing this. This is going to be a new thing, so don't feel like you're going to miss out terribly if you don't get it right now. There's going to be plenty of Polaroids to come, so that's just something that we're super excited to just start doing, because we always take those pictures, and now we like let's put it towards something. I think people love that. I fucking love Polaroids. So yeah, so
I do just want to say that I think I fixed the problem. Please let me know if it continues. But I went ahead and took monetization off of this live stream. So there shouldn't be any ads that pop up or anything like that. That's only because monetization was on. But I'll go ahead and stick it on after the live stream ends. So no more disruptions. How rude.
How fucking rude, Jade. Oh.
I will say that we have 4 sets of the Polaroids sold already. So thank you guys so much for helping us out there. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited to continue to do this.
No, this is going to be super exciting. Hikari, am I saying that right? Can you recommend a tutor for mediumship? First off, thanks for the $10. That's fucking awesome.
Thank you.
I right now currently I can recommend our good friend Sam, Mindful Medium. She's here in the chat right now. Sam, if you want to put your information in the comment, she's a wonderful, wonderful tutor and mentor. So definitely, and she works in the medical field. So I think that she's got a lot of good, useful information that go hand in hand. So please reach out to her. That she'll help you right out. Yeah, so back to what we were, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but there were so many comments. But Jade, you quit your job.
Yeah.
We're fucking doing it. We're
doing it.
We're really doing it. Like, we are really, like, everything we have mentally, emotionally, financially is going into Ghost Club. So we're just really hopeful and keeping our fingers crossed that it comes back to us tenfold, and that we really build the club and the family, and just make this a really big fun thing, and also hit 100K by end of December.
Yes. No, I'm really excited because now we've been doing these live streams for the past like 3 months or so, and the way that I have, and you have as well, Mandy, have been able to connect with viewers, the people who support us, is just been the best experience, honestly. Like, I used to always look forward to premieres because I was able to chat with everyone. It was like not really the filming, not really the editing, it was the premieres. And now we get to do that every 2 weeks. I wish we could do it more, honestly. And I wish that we could do it at a little bit of a better time, so we could have everybody join us, because I know it's random time right now in the UK. It's a random time even just on the other side of the US. So thanks everyone for being here. 276 people right now. That's crazy. And listen, if there is anybody from the UK, kudos to you guys. Kudos to you.
So that's quite the time difference there.
Yeah.
Jade.
No, shit. Well, clearly I'm not on the diet Dr. Pepper anymore. So no, this trip was really, really difficult, because when you're on the road and all you see is crop fields, and then there's like a McDonald's, and that's pretty much all there is, like crop fields and a McDonald's, crop fields and a Sonic, crop fields and scooters. They don't even have Starbucks. It's like scooters, right? So yeah, it's been kind of rough. I definitely fell back into my ways. I've gained all that weight back, but I am starting again, slowly but surely. slowly but surely. But I have less than 3 months to drop a whole entire dress size to fit into my wedding dress. And that's nervous laughing right now because I don't see how that's ever gonna happen. But I can always try, right? And then we have that other trip that's coming up in 2 weeks, but like that's only for like 4 days though, so that's fine as long as you just get some snacks.
I don't know what I'm gonna. I have so many trips coming up, and I don't know where
Yes,
where the
you're
money
gonna
is
be
coming from.
busy.
So busy. It's gonna
So
be great.
busy.
I'm gonna be like on my trips, just like that dog that's sitting. You know that meme where it's like sitting with the coffee and everything's on fire around him. It's my favorite one. That's how I'm gonna film. Having so much fun.
Yeah, you're gonna be extra busy because you do have work on top of filming, and then you're doing like a few like concerts and stuff like that. What's your next concert?
Okay, so I'm gonna be, well, first off, I'm going to Belize on a spiritual vacation. And for some god awful fucking reason, all the concerts and people I want to see are playing the 2 weeks that I'm gone. And I'm like, why? So instead, me and my brother are going to a music festival, a 4-day music festival, Louder Than Life in Kentucky. And we're going to see a shit ton of bands and stuff. So that's my next concert. But I did just see Crankdat. If you guys know the DJ Crankdat, like dubstep house.
You done that the day after we got back from our trip, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Listen, Crankdat is amazing, and tickets, I got them early bird special for like $30, and I was like, I'm going. And you guys, I met him. It was amazing. I hopped into VIP. I ran over there, squeezed my little self in there, and I was like, "Hi, take a picture with me." It was super embarrassing, but it was such a good concert.
Yeah, when I got back from the trip the next day, I took Wilson to the groomers, and then he sat there for like 2 hours, and I was shopping for wedding stuff, and then I got a phone call from the groomer, and she was like, yeah, this, because he's had a skin condition for the past couple of months, so I'm not taking him to the groomers, and it's finally started to grow back for the most part. So I was like, right, we need to get him into the groomers. So I took him there, and then she gave me a call, and she was like, you're gonna have to shave this dog and do like a deep clean and really get into the hair follicles and that. And I was like, no, we can't shave Wilson. And guys, if you don't know what Wilson looks like, he's 140-pound Great Pyrenees, looks like a bear. I mean, he is just full of hair. And I was like, what do you mean? I'm looking at wedding plates like, wow, this just took a turn. This took a big turn. And so I was so mad, and I went there to go pick him up and ended up not getting anything done because I want to take him to a vet to get their opinion, because I'm like, listen, when we first adopted this dog, he was a puppy and he was shaved because they found him on a farm and he had all these foxtails all in his fur. So we didn't know what type of dog he was. We didn't know how big he was going to get. We didn't know how much hair he was going to have. But he was still a puppy. I had to take him to the vet all the time. And the vets would always tell me, like, they would always give me so much crap for shaving my dog. I didn't even shave my dog. It was whoever, rescued him, shaved him because it had to be done. But every single vet that I saw, oh my God, they would make me feel so bad. So that's why I'm like, I'm taking my dog to the vet first before you go shaving him, so I don't get shouted at, because they're both shouting at me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do.
You're like, stop yelling at me.
Stop yelling at me, please, everyone. And also, he's supposed to be in my wedding in a couple of months, so he's gonna look a little funky if that's the case. Yeah, I'm like, God dang, like, that's really right now. Poor guy. I'm obviously gonna do what's best for him. But he is gonna be so mad if he has to get that fur shaved. So definitely follow us on Instagram because I will definitely be posting about that if that does happen.
Are you sure he's gonna be mad, or are you gonna be mad?
I couldn't care less. I could not care less. Honestly, it would be better for me if he was shaved, less hair in the house. I wouldn't have to spend
Oh my
time
god,
brushing
he would look
him.
so funny with a line cut.
Oh god, no, I couldn't. I couldn't. That's
Yeah,
cruel, girl.
that'd be so funny.
So
Just a big
yeah,
poop.
that's literally what I dealt with all day. The day after I got back, and then the day after that, I was like, I'm playing video games all day. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can stop me.
Nobody can stop me.
Here, let me check real fast, just to make sure you guys have the Polaroids.
Steven wants to know if there's a P.O. box where he can send Polaroid film if he knew what type to get.
Oh, no, there isn't a P.O. box, but thanks for reminding me, because that's another thing. Listen, guys, I finally have the time, okay? I finally have the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a lot more time with you guys, figure out what you guys want to see, what you guys, like, all your ideas. Like, I want to hear them all. So obviously Polaroids wasn't even our idea. It was, I believe it was just somebody in the comment. I don't know if it was a live stream or what, but they said that we should start doing it. So obviously we took that idea on. Amazing idea. P.O. box is another thing. We definitely want to start a P.O. box, and we also want to kind of open what we receive in the P.O. box on these live streams as well. I think that would be really fun. So maybe when I go to the post office to post off these Polaroids,
You
then
can make one.
I might open a sneaky P.O. box.
Sneaky box.
I'm scared. I'm scared to see what we receive in our P.O. box, honestly.
It's just like somebody being mean and leaving mean letters or something.
Oh, I doubt that.
That'd be so sad. Don't do that.
You just have a lot of men after you, Mandy.
Don't
Like,
do it.
I'm gonna just be like, wake up in the morning with my coffee, going to get some mail from the P.O. box, open it up,
And
it's
it's
just
all
like
for me.
sex toys for Mandy written across them. Like, yep. Just another butt plug. Come on, let's go. Send this off to Mandy.
Stop. That's so funny.
It's true though. It is true.
I was like, but also, I'm just kidding. 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 Also, hold on. So people are asking about my shirt. Can you show me shirt?
Yeah.
This is courage. Yay. Muriel. Come on, guys. This is courage, BB.
We should talk about this.
Yeah,
We should talk about this because this has a story behind it. Did you get that one in Hot Topic?
I got this on a Hot Topic.
Okay, so where
cool.
even were we? Were we in
We went
Indiana?
We went to a Hot Topic in fucking Kansas.
It was in Kansas?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know we were traveling from somewhere. So we go to this Hot Topic, right? Because if you guys saw over on the Ghost Club Paranormal Instagram, I posted a picture of me because we done a location where they had a Fallout shelter from the game Fallout in the basement, which is the best thing ever. It really took away like the spookiness from most basement experiences that we have. So that was the only time I've actually enjoyed being in a basement of a haunted location, hands down. So
it was
anyway,
a great basement.
I was like, need to get a little photo shoot done here. So I need to go and find something Fallout related. So we've found a Hot Topic in Kansas, and we went there to see if they had any t-shirts or that. And when I get in there, first off, it was just me and Mandy that were in the store. There was nobody else. But this group of like young, you imagine just white, blonde kids, teenagers come in, dressed nice. And one of the girls comes up to me. She's pretty young. And she was like, can I give you this bookmark? And I was like, yeah, thank you. Like, thank you. Like, that's so sweet. Thanks. And I take the bookmark and I was like, have a good day. Have a good day. And then she walks away and I look down at it and it's like, Jesus loves you. And basically it was just going over like one of the scriptures and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, she really done that in Hot Topic. Like, is that what they do in
Dang.
Kansas?
She purposely hung out there to pass that out.
Hell yeah, exactly. She was like, here's some devil worshippers coming in right now. I'm gonna go get them. I was
Let's change them now.
I had to ask the woman behind the counter. I was like, is this normal? And I like showed her my bookmark and she was just laughing. She was like, they gave me one too. Like, no doubt.
So good.
I love Kansas, man.
Fucking Kansas.
Yeah, so Kansas, yes. We went to Kansas. We also went to another 4 different states. There's so many locations in the Midwest that we still have to go back to. We couldn't cover them all in that 2 weeks. So that was pretty crazy.
It frustrates me that
I
there's
know.
still so much to see.
I know, 100%. But we definitely have more. I feel like we left with more locations than we did go in there, which is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there was also was it 1 or 2 locations that we're doing for members only, like episodes? Oh, 1. So
1.
technically, I do have 2 episodes to go out for members only. And if you want to become a member, you will unlock new content, you'll unlock emojis, and the vlogs that are going to be coming out as well. You can go ahead, click the link in the description below to become a member. But hey, the episode that we're doing for members only was the only time we left an investigation early, and it was still a good investigation. But the state of this place was bad. It was so hot in there. There was mushrooms like grown out of the wet wood floorboards.
Yeah.
We couldn't leave this one room. We tried so hard. We went to like the next room, but we couldn't go upstairs. It was way too hot. It was really rough. And then a massive thunderstorm rolled through, which I will say as well, we had a lot of thunderstorms on this trip. Real crazy thunderstorms in the middle of these investigations. And boy, let me tell you, did that amplify the activity. I truly believe that thunderstorms amplify activity.
Let me set the stage for you guys here. Sam, worse than Patterson House? I want you to take Patterson House. Okay. I want you to remove all the beautiful furniture out of Patterson House. Okay. I want you to add 10,000 more spiders, and I want you to put them all over the floor. So every step you take, spiders start scurrying away. I want you to also make the upstairs floor inaccessible to walk on because you will fall through it. And then let's make the roof not really a roof. So when the rain did come, it was going to come right fucking through, and it was going to get us wet and get everything wet. Hence all the mushrooms that were growing on the second floor. Oh, and then one more thing. The front door didn't lock at all. So you just kind of had to hope that nobody wanted to come in and kill you in this town in the middle of nowhere.
You know what? We did actually still at the end of the day, we got evidence, which is crazy. But let me tell you, I don't really want to spoil this episode for any members. But I will say this is the only time that I asked out loud, listen, if you want us to leave, just tap that REM pod once for yes. And it just went beep. And I went, okay, Mandy, pack up your shit. We're going. We're leaving.
We're like, yeah, okay, bye.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, we're leaving. Thanks.
And it sucked because we were getting a lot of activity in this. Like I said, we only went to 1 or 2 rooms. We were getting a ton of activity and a lot of like responses and things like that. And it just like, but that couldn't do much with it. So yeah, when Jade asked that, it was like, all right, cool, let's go. Also, the thunders, the storm's about to roll through. We're gonna get drenched in this building. So crazy.
So that was that specific location. And yeah.
Members get mushrooms, guys.
Members get mushrooms. That's all we have for you. No, to be fair, the vlogs were phenomenal. Like, I will say that as well. I remember, so I started vlogging And just to kind of like give you guys a little taste of what these vlogs were like, we started vlogging first thing in the morning. It was like 4:30 in the morning when we left to catch our plane. And we left my house and we get in the car and we drive to Starbucks. And I'm vlogging all of this. So we drive to Starbucks. And then as we're on the way to the airport, I noticed like an ant on me. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Like a little rogue ant. I flick it off of me. And then like 2 minutes later, there's another ant and then another ant. And I'm like, no, Mandy, like I would prefer spiders over ants. I hate ants. And I was like, Mandy, pull over. Like there's ants literally. I don't know where these are coming from, but there's ants all over me. So we had to. So she goes to like pull off. And then I take a sip of my coffee because we'd just been to Starbucks. Take a sip of my coffee. And I don't know if anybody does this or if it's just me. Every now and then, when you take a sip through your straw, you move your mouth away from it before you actually like finish like sucking the straw. So I moved my mouth away and it just said like all over me. And I had a cream shirt on. We're literally heading to the airport. I have a cream shirt on and I'm like, oh my God, Mandy, like, and there's coffee all down me. I'm just like, you need to pull over. So she pulls over and I get out, I shake all the ants off of me. They're literally all over me. It's so weird. And then we had to go round the corner, drive around the corner. I had to open my suitcase, get a black t-shirt out because I couldn't trust myself anymore after that. And then Mandy was like shielding me as I was getting changed in the car. I had to change my shirt. And that was not even 30 minutes into the trip.
You guys, I'm just gonna throw this out here. Jade had a really tough time. This trip. I feel like everything that could go wrong for Jade went wrong for you.
It did, especially in the beginning. Then it got good, but then it was.
And then it got good, but like.
Oh, but there's definitely a couple of cringy moments with me that's going to be in those vlogs for sure. I'm not going to give away the biggest one, but let's just say it's time to start the diet. Let's just say it's time to start the diet. You guys will figure out what I mean when you go and give that one a watch.
You guys, this poor thing. Yeah, she was having a tough time before we 30 minutes into our drive.
I had such a bad time. And then on the plane, I booked the flights. Okay. I booked the flights and I was like, we're flying with Spirit. Never flown with Spirit before. I was so nervous to fly with Spirit because they're known to be like the cheap airlines, right? But the flights, because we left it so last minute, the flights were so expensive. It was going to be like $900 each for us to fly. So we flew Spirit, and I think it came out to, it was like $450 each or something like that. So we essentially like halved the cost, right? Like we're just going to have to go Spirit. But usually Spirit's like $80 or something like that. The cheapest airline.
Yeah.
It was still pretty on the expensive side. But anyway, so I booked the seats, and I'm thinking this is great. We're going to have extra leg room because the seats don't recline, right? Because it's Spirit, right? So we get on the plane, and Mandy's like, Jade, what the hell is this? And there was no window because we were sitting in the exit row. So like it had a tiny, tiny little porthole way far from us. And it was only supposed to be 2 seats by themselves, but it turns out there was actually a 3rd seat, but that was for the air hostess, and who was this guy, who was very, very nice. He was a very, very nice. He was a very nice man. He was a break dancer. Right? He told us he was a
break dancer. You guys.
He was getting off the Spirit flight and going straight to break dance. It was amazing.
Maybe he should have competed in the Olympics for Australia.
He was a very nice man. He asked a lot of. This is hilarious, guys. He asked why we were flying into Ohio, and we told him we're paranormal investigators. We're doing this for YouTube, and that was it. Game over. Every time I went to the bathroom, he had told the entire plane, right? So every single time one of us went to get up to go to the bathroom, there was a woman in the back and there was a couple of guys, and there were just asking questions, and it was like, I'm just trying to go to the bathroom. Like, you would just wake up from a nap, and then you'd be like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom, and you get up, and then you go to the back of the plane, and you're like kind of wobbly, and then you get to the back of the plane, they're like, so what's your most profound paranormal experience? What's the scariest location you've ever done? And you're just like, what? And then I made the mistake of telling them that you were a medium, Mandy, because then that was the next thing. And then they wanted to know all about your mediumship, and it was so funny. It was
And
it
we
was
were
fun.
it was great though. Like we were so tired, and Jade had just fought off a hill of ants on her, and like we're
Oh, and then I
just
left
trying
my
to get by on.
earrings.
Yeah, you forgot your earrings, but you
Yeah.
know what though? Listen, that spirit flight was lovely. It was quiet. I watched a shit ton of Love Island. You relaxed. We got from point A to fucking point B. We had leg room. I couldn't see what was going on outside, so I had to ask the breakdancer to describe what Ohio looked like.
You did.
I was like, "Can you tell me what it looks like from up above out there?" And he did. He said it looked like shit, and I was like, "Great." Thank
I
you.
will say that was like one of the most fun trips, like one of the most fun flights, sorry, should I say, that I've ever been on. The most fun though was on the way back from Kansas, um, on our last trip. Remember the Delta flight? That was fun, and
Yes.
we had a bunch of people who
People.
were going on a mission that were, like, sitting right behind us, and one of the girls was, like, crying because it was, like, her first time that she had ever flown, but me and Mandy, every single time we fly, this apart from that Spirit flight, we sat next to each other in that because I thought there was only gonna be 2 seats, but usually I sit in the front and Mandy sits in the back, and then we just kinda, like, if we have to say something to each other, we'll type it on the phone and then pass it behind us, and that's how we communicate, which is fun.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Um, but that flight was really fun because both of our rows were just so friendly. Everyone started talking to each other like right off the bat. There was definitely like 3 to 4 rows where we were all just hanging out and chatting, and like it was really, really cool. I loved that flight.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But
Really
remember the
enjoyed that
flight
one.
to Kansas? Have we talked
The
about this before?
the nun.
The nun.
The nun got us there.
Then there was a nun on that flight, and I made a joke like before we got on the flight. I said, Mandy, imagine if I had hired a nun for these investigations. And she was just going to come with us like this entire trip. And Mandy was like, ha ha ha. And then we get on the plane, and then there's like we're walking to the back of the plane, and that's where we sit in the back of the plane. And there was just like less people and less people, and then there was just the nun was walking like right beside me, and like we're both looking at each other because there's just like everyone else is taking their seats, and then it was just down to me, Mandy, and the nun, and then we were thinking like, whose row is she going to sit in? And she sat in my row, and I was like,
Oh,
dang, what does this mean? I was glad to have her on the flight. It's
we
definitely
were so
glad to have
happy.
her on the
We're like,
flight.
they're on our side today.
Yeah, no, we definitely needed the power of Jesus Christ on that trip. I will say that this trip definitely went a lot better. There's still really amazing episodes. I know that you guys like to see a lot of entertaining stuff, from scratching to possession, which happened on our last Kansas trip. But I can say that we really pushed the limits on this one without the consequences, which was really nice. Still scary as hell though, but that's the kind of investigating that I love to do. And that's the type of investigating that makes me want to go back and do more. Just real genuine paranormal experiences. Letting spirit lead you instead of, you know, even if it's dark energy. One thing that I learned, coming back from that Kansas trip, when Samantha, the medium, done the Reiki session on me, I saw a lot of things during that Reiki session, and I noticed that I have a lot of darkness, like, attachments in there as well, but they're, like, not dark attachments. I would call them more like, when we talk about our spirit guides and things like that? Like grandparents or my spirit guides. I know that your grandparents are your spirit guides. You also have more spirit guides, right? And I know that a few of my spirit guides are these darker things, and they don't mean me any harm. They're just there. I don't know why they're there. They're just there. And I don't know if it's to still protect me to a certain point or what. But having that knowledge definitely made me a little less cry club, you know?
Little less cry club.
Little less cry club.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
It's that balance between light and dark,
All right, we've hit the 9 o'clock mark. We have been live streaming for 1 hour, so 1 hour to go, guys. I am gonna just let you know. Let me count real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have sold 6 packs of the Polaroids. So if there's anybody watching this live stream that want to get your hand on the Polaroid package, which includes 2 Polaroids, one of myself and Mandy, or just Mandy. Oh god, I keep showing the ones that are like so blatantly obvious, like you know exactly where we are. Here, I'll just show this one again. This is cute. So it'll be a Polaroid like this, rather of myself or Mandy, or both me and Mandy together. And then there's going to be another Polaroid that comes with that pack that looks a little, I don't know, a little something like this. And all the Polaroids are signed and dated, and they're from previous episodes and upcoming episodes. So it's $45. If you guys want a couple of Polaroids, you'll also get a sticker and a handwritten note. Go ahead, click the link in the description. That is where you can purchase them through PayPal. If you're ordering them through PayPal, again, that's $45, is go ahead and leave in the notes your name and your address. If I somehow that gets messed up, please email me ghostclubparanormal@gmail.com. You guys are the first to actually get these. So remember, there's 21 sets and we've sold 6 so far. So thank you so much, guys. All right, I'm going to open the floor now.
White. Wait, hold on. Mystery Man sent us $2.
Mystery Man.
And he wanted to know, Zach Bagans wanted to know, while flying, have I ever met a phantom traveler?
That's a good question.
Say, I've had some interesting experiences, not so much on a plane, but at the airport, where like I will have a conversation with someone and I will turn around to like look back at them or whatever, and then they're just gone. And they either helped me get where I needed to go. I mean, I'm talking like split second gone. So I've had quite a few of those interactions for sure.
Also here, do you ship internationally? Yeah, that's no issue at all. So if you do live internationally, still just go ahead and leave that in the notes. Oh, this is a good one. Mindful Mandy, which is essential. Embrace your shade dark and your light. Very true. I feel like everybody, it's just like a balance, right? Everybody has a little bit of light in them. Not everybody is just 100% great person, like full of light and love 24/7. Apart from maybe that nun. I'm not gonna lie. She probably was, but I mean everybody else. We all have a little darkness to us.
It's not real. I can't do it.
I actually get that one. I don't get a lot of your references, but I got that one. So
many. I mean, earlier, I don't know if I know a couple people caught it. Thank God. My ray gun reference to the Australian breakdancer in the Olympics, which was just, it was good. It was good, you guys. That's why I was like, the flight attendant that we had should have represented Australia.
Yes. Again, I didn't really watch much of the Olympics, but you did show me the opening of that, and just like the woman with the head and stuff like that.
I don't care what anyone says. It was such a good opening.
The French are crazy, but in a fun way. Like, yeah, I definitely F with the French. That is for sure. My God.
There was a woman on the wing of the plane. She's churning butter. Okay. Bridesmaids. Okay. Sorry, I can't help myself.
No, you're good. I'm just going through some of these questions real fast. Well, actually, I didn't even open up for questions, but I did want to kind of, okay, so I wanted to play this game, right? Where we spent 2 weeks on the road together, Mandy. 2 full weeks on the road, just me and you. That is the longest trip we've ever taken. That is the longest time that we've ever spent with each other. I don't know about you guys, but 2 weeks with one person, actually longer than that because you stayed at my house before and the day after. So more than 2 weeks with the same person, sometimes sharing beds, sometimes sharing teeny tiny little beds in the heat. It was crazy. Okay. I wanted to do this game where it's kind of like, how well do you know are you guys best friends? Like, how well do you know your best friends? But I looked at a few of them and they were just going to take too long in that. So I just figured, why not get the crowd here involved? And if you guys have any questions about what it's like being on the road with one another, you guys feel free to ask them questions in the chat because this is honestly, it's just going to be a lot more fun than what I had planned anyway. But I think it would be really interesting to kind of like see how well do we know each other. So maybe in your question, you can say like, does Mandy have, or does Mandy do, or does Jade this? And then we just answer for each other. Does that make sense? Probably not.
Well, we already got our first question.
Who snores louder? Should we raise our hand?
I already know.
Should we do a countdown? 3, 2, 1. If it's like a this or that.
Sure.
So if you have a question that's like this and you're just literally curious who snores more, myself or Mandy, we'll just do a countdown and we'll raise our hands. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Ah!
It totally is me. I snore, dude.
This
I
bitch snores so much.
But you have
Y'all,
mouth tape
I use
on,
mouth tape, so
which is crazy. If you like, I wanted to take a picture so badly of you sleeping with your mouth tape, but obviously, like, I'm not going to be that person, right? But this tape that Mandy uses to not snore, she puts it over her mouth. It's like a little X, like this, and you can buy this stuff online. It's wild. The wide web is crazy, and you look like the guy from I'm blanking on his name, but from Hocus Pocus. Is the guy who with the stitched up mouth. Like, that's what it looks like.
You guys, it works so well. Just gotta get used to it.
So yeah, of course a snore. My God.
No, what is this?
David Hale says, "Oh, you just had it. We're playing. Are we playing a game tonight? This is the game that I had planned. Honestly, I don't. Did you want me to put some music on in the background to make it feel like a game?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's a little quiet in here right now. There's 200. Oh, we just lost a person. 253 people in the chat right now. And this is a game. This is as fun as it's gonna get."
It's a great game.
And remember, guys, if those Polaroids are there's still a lot of Polaroids up for sale.
Okay, you pick a question.
I don't have any fun music.
Oh, it's the music. I was like, what is happening right now?
This is the only fun music that I have, and it's the Western one.
HOTTOGO. You can't take me hard to go. Okay.
Let's see what we have here. Okay, so questions. Whose feet are stinkier?
Oh, it's not mine, girl.
I don't have stinky feet either.
I know we both don't.
Okay, so raise your hand. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you bitch. No, you said raise. No.
Who is the tallest between the two of you?
Oh.
Well, that's me. I'm 5'7". How tall are you, Mandy?
I'm 5'2".
Mandy's 5'2", I'm 5'7". Listen, guys, if you don't know what that height difference is, it's a massive height difference. That's why we'll genuinely never really take pictures standing next to each other, because I look so butch in the pictures, and Mandy, like, there's this picture we took with Haunted Nights, right? And we're out. You know what? I'll just get it. I'll just show you guys what
Yeah,
it looks
I can't.
like. Everybody looks really bad. We'll probably never post this anyway. But especially,
I love taking pictures with Jade, but she hates it. And I understand why, but also it's like, nobody's looking at that. Just take a picture with me.
No, you just look so tiny in all your pictures. Whilst I grab this, can you find another question real fast?
Yeah. Oh no, we're not doing that one. That's gonna ruin our friendship.
Oh no, what was it?
What's the most irritating trait?
Well, I mean, we can do funny ones.
No.
Okay.
No, we're not doing that. I'm not in the right mindset for that. I'm too sensitive today. I'll cry even more. You guys, I've just been on Cry Club. I've been crying like every day. It's been a little rough. Ooh.
Someone tell Mandy a joke.
Tell me a joke. Who wakes up for a late night snack?
Me?
Yeah, that's you.
I don't even notice that I'm eating half the time. I'm not gonna lie. It's just in my hand all of a sudden.
You do. I always know, because you like you do this thing where you get really comfortable with your snacks, and you're just like, and you like sit down, you got your food, and I'm like, oh yeah, Jade's having a snack.
Oh yeah, I've even got I was literally eating my Pringles like right before we went on this live. Because me and Mandy were backstage, so we can talk to each other before going live. And I'm just like, with this microphone. I was like, I'm so sorry, girl. I'm so hungry.
Who has the wildest dreams after investigating?
Oh yeah, you for
I
sure.
Win. You guys, hold on. Brief note. I had a dream last night about I was basically being called by the Mizpah Hotel.
Oh, that's right.
Fucking wild. I was astral traveling. What's up, astral travel fam? I was astral traveling, and I was like being called by the Mizpah basement, but then I also ended up at the Belvada basement. It was really fucking weird. I just have crazy dreams.
Mandy's told me that dream. If I don't look interested, that's not the reason why.
She's like, I don't fucking care.
I just said, just be thankful that it wasn't Kansas.
Yeah, I'm tired of the Kansas.
I'm glad that we didn't bring anything back with us. Okay, I found that picture, by the way. I just want to show you guys, like, I mean, like, Steve and Dylan look great. I mean, we look a little rough, not gonna lie. But, like, this is literally, like, why I don't like standing next to you. And, I mean, we're bending as well, but, like, what is
such
that?
a cute picture. Look at us. We're so cute.
No, I'm like, this is Mandy. She is mine. This is my Mandy. Like, why am I holding you like that? Who do I think I am? I didn't even ask for permission before I grabbed you like that. I'm so sorry.
Yo, you guys, hold on. Side note, fun fact, fun story. When we were in ISS, we had this moment where we're like, we're running. We're SWAT teaming it out of the building from bats. Okay. SWAT teaming. And Jade is holding on. The way that this girl is holding on to me, the back of me, she's like holding on to me, and I'm crouched down. And it was like, she's like, I'm not letting go. And we SWAT teamed it out there. But man, you had that grip. And I was like, listen, no bat can attack me. You are just there.
Yeah, amazing. I was literally like, you were in the fetal position, and then I was like crouched over you, and then I had my camera as well. So like, you'll see it in the episode. Again, that's going to be the new episode that's coming out next Tuesday, August 20th at Indiana State Sanatorium. Wild night. That's all I'll say. So I will also say that this has happened. This is now the third time on an investigation that this has ever happened. And I'm talking like 200 investigations. This is why it's one of my favorite, is because there was a moment where spirit without much effort on our half at all, Spirit actually led us to their story and who they were, and then made an appearance for us. It was, you're not going to understand it until you just watch the episode. And it's difficult to even explain, but we do talk about it obviously on the episode.
It's pretty crazy.
It happens right off the bat. It's pretty crazy. But again, that's the third time ever on an investigation where Spirit has came through so strongly without us even trying to communicate with. Didn't even know who they were. And then they come forward and they tell their story, and then we're able to back it up. It's crazy.
It was, again, you'll have to watch it to understand it.
Yeah.
Who would be the one to fight a ghost?
Yeah, you want to do 3, 2, 1?
3, 2, 1.
Oh. We're
We
both
both
coming.
do it. We'll both throw hands.
Yeah. Who gets scared the fastest? That's a really good question.
Depends. That's a hard one.
That is a hard one, yeah. I say that we're both, I mean, again, on this, I would say usually me, but on this trip, like, I really do feel like something changed within me, guys. Something changed. And I don't know if it was because I just quit my job and I'm like, well, this is what I'm doing now. I gotta suck it up. But yeah, I will say this, like, one thing, when I've investigated with Kelsey Davies, the first time that we ever investigated together, it was a pretty scary night, and she was able to not be scared at all, and she was so chill, and then she just went to bed, and we were sleeping at the location, and I'm like, how is she doing this? Like, that's wild to me. But I'm very, very brave now. And I'm very, very
brave.
I'm very, very brave now, and I do kind of understand it a little bit more. But I still want to say that I'm proud of us, like, because the locations that we were spending the night at, we didn't get up and leave. We didn't book another hotel, because sometimes we do that. Like, if we're supposed to spend the night at a location that we've just investigated, sometimes most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, like 90% of the time, we're like, yeah, we'll stay here, and then by the end of the night, we're like, nah, we're getting a hotel or we're going home, and we'll drive however long it takes and that to leave. But we didn't do that at all this trip. We really, really stuck at it.
Yeah, and it was terrible sometimes.
Oh, sorry, I just almost sorry.
One of them, which you guys will see on the episode, which Randolph County Asylum, was not a fun one to sleep at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's great. You guys are gonna love it.
Yeah. What's the
Hikari, wait, hold on, wait.
Sorry.
Oh my God. Hikari Rue said, I am sorry that I have chemo in 6 hours. I love you guys and I wish you good vibes. My question is, how many tattoos do you have? I just want to say, you are kicking ass, my friend. You are kicking ass. Stay strong. We love you, and we're sending you good vibes. Jade, how many tattoos do you have?
I don't know.
Count them right now.
1. You're gonna be here so long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11?
Okay.
How many tattoos do you have?
I think like 11 too.
No, unless yours are all much bigger though.
Yeah. I think like 11. Obviously, my fingers I don't count. That's just like. But
yeah, we really wanted to get extra. Oh, if we're counting fingers, then yeah, I have an extra 2. But we were actually supposed to get tattoos when we were on this trip, but we had no time whatsoever. So I think maybe for another vlog, if we do end up getting tattoos, because I have a couple of ideas. There's a couple of ideas that I want for vlogs. One is let's go get tattoos, and the other one is let's go to a psychic. There's one where I live, and it's just like one of them like little buildings, and you just go in there just to see. Like, who knows? Like, she might be absolutely amazing and know everything, or they might just be like not amazing.
You have
Which
a
is
dark
funny.
shadow over you, and I can remove it for $900.
And I will light this candle for $120.
Yo, dude, I had a psychic one time tell me that I had a dark shadow over me and that she could remove it for 3 payments. Equaling 3 payments of $900. And I said, I can't afford. This was years ago.
You're like, so I'll just keep the demon, thanks.
I was like, thanks. And I just went just for funsies, and then she was like, I can get rid of it for this much. And I was like, I don't have that kind of money. And she was like, I take credit card. And I was like,
oh.
Bitch, I am a psychic. Like, fuck off. I'm so mad. So anyways, I gave her a bad Yelp review. So.
Oh, coming in hot with a bad Yelp review. Let's see here.
People.
Most haunted or ghost hunters? I think this is more of like a region question, because I grew up on most haunted, and I feel like a lot of people over here grew up with ghost hunters.
So I grew up with ghost hunters, and I love ghost hunters, but I loved when Most Haunted would come on, because I felt like I was like getting like access to a whole nother world.
Yeah, Most Haunted is definitely, I don't want to like talk too much crap on it, because like, listen, at the end of the day, I genuinely don't know if it was real or fake, or if some of it was fake, but then there's some people on there thought it was real. I don't know. But I think it's fun. I still think it's fun to watch. I had to watch it. Okay, so I worked, I'm like trying to like beat around the bush, but like, honestly guys, I worked with the producers of Most Haunted, so like I'd be a little bit biased, but I did ask them, is it real? And they said yes. I don't know, did they say that just to say that? I genuinely don't know. But the show that I was filming with them, as a lot of you guys remember, I feel like I bring this up and I feel so cringe when I bring this up, because like I ain't trying to boast in any sort of way, shape, or form. It was failed. No. No. Trust me, it was a failed TV show.
Embrace your experiences.
The experience is the best part, though. I did go over to the UK to film for 3 months for a TV show, and we went to all these locations for free. It was amazing. All that experience was fun. But I can tell you right now, they never faked anything on our investigations. And that's why I was like, oh, well, is Most Haunted real? And I asked them, and they were like, yeah. But then I've also seen some things in Most Haunted. If you guys go ahead and check out Mythos Paranormal, just Mythos, over on YouTube, he just put a video out today talking about Most Haunted, and it was a fun watch. His videos are pretty short, so like they're easy to just watch, like just like 12 minutes long or that. And he shows some clips of like the fakery that happens in Most Haunted. He wasn't like running them through the mud or anything like that. He was literally saying how much he loves Most Haunted.
Yeah.
But there's definitely a few clips right there where you're like, that's poor, especially like whoever was editing that as well. Like there's a guy in the background throwing a stone, and you literally see him like pick it up and like and then you hear the ping, and then they all react to it. So whether or not that was this is going on for too long, I know, but whether or not that was the actual people on the show who genuinely thought that they were having paranormal experiences, like that's pretty shady. If somebody's throwing stones and stuff like that. Yeah. That's all I have to say.
Sounds like somebody we know.
Throwing stones?
Well, throwing things on investigations.
Oh, I've had that experience once before. Yeah. Anyway.
Dang.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. If you could investigate any haunted place and cost wasn't an issue, where would you investigate? I really want to investigate 2 places. I think Alcatraz would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think Edinburgh Vaults over in the UK would be amazing as well. What about you?
Oh, I don't know. Definitely Alcatraz. That'd be cool. I really, really want to do like I want to do like a massive, massive, massive like penitentiary or prison or something. And or like a presidential thing like I don't know, Abraham Lincoln's home or Gettysburg.
Oh, yeah.
Gettysburg's pretty cheap, but like Abraham Lincoln's home, the White House. I don't know, something cool, something presidential.
I think that I know that you've been dying to do something presidential, and even when we were on our trip, this recent trip, we passed by what house was it?
We passed by a couple people's houses. We passed by President Garfield's house. We passed by Eisenhower's house.
What was the first one that we drove by? That was the big Victorian one. Garfield's. Yeah, we drove by. It was like on the street. Of course, where else would it be? But it wasn't like hidden away. It was like in town, and we drove by it. And Mandy was like, "We have to wake up early tomorrow and go there, please, please, please." And then we just never really. I mean, I think we were just getting ready for the investigations and that. But I just said to Matt, like, I literally said this to you, and I feel like now thinking back, it's quite mean. But I was just like, because then you wanted to go to the other presidential place. I was like, maybe you should just come back at another time just to do all your presidential stuff.
So rude. I was like, surely we can fit in a 45-minute tour. Surely we can make it happen. You guys,
I'm like in bed eating my snacks.
As you're eating your snacks.
I do remember you saying, like, because you were like, yeah, we should go and do this tour. And in the car, and I remember being like, you're saying we? By we, do you mean you? You're like, guys, no, we.
I'm the worst. Like, do not travel with me if you, like, don't want to do, like, I'm like, let's fucking go. Let's go. We're gonna shove it all in one fucking day. We're gonna do it, you know?
Yeah.
But that's okay. I'll go back.
Yeah. But you're a good, get the energy up and pumping. You know what I mean? For when it is time to actually go somewhere and to, like, do something. I remember we got asked a question. This was on Instagram, asking, do you guys always dance in the I don't know if they were like trying to mean it in like a really, guys, like, do you guys always dance in the bathroom before investigations? And we're like, yeah, like, we kind of do. Like, if we're staying at a hotel and we're getting ready and stuff like that, and before an investigation, we will 100% blast music. And well, not blast it. I mean, like, come on, we're responsible adults here. Like, we're not trying to, like, start any trouble next door. But we definitely, like, play our music, and we'll have a dance, and we'll get silly, and we'll get our wiggles out, and then it's like, all right, okay, time to film. Let's be serious, ghost hunters. And then that's what we do.
Chug a Red Bull and go. You got your Dr. Pepper, and we get hyped. We fucking go.
Yes. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna add. I want to, like, alter my answer just like a tad bit. Obviously, there's like 1,000 places I want to investigate, but Zach Bagans, please let me come to your museum and investigate it. Just let me do it.
You're talking.
Just let me do it.
Is a bunch of Zach Bagans watching this right now?
Please. Please. Anyways.
Also, guys, just so you know, every single person who's leaving a comment right now, thank you so much. What I usually do at the end of a live stream, and this is going to sound crazy to a lot of people, but I do go through it when we're done with the live stream, I go through all of the comments and I read every single person's comments. But if you are watching this the day after, then go ahead and drop your comments. If you have any questions for us, drop it in the comment section below. And then on that note, we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets of Polaroids have been sold. So we still have a few left, guys. We're not even halfway through.
That's a lot, though.
Thanks.
I mean, fuck. That's awesome.
No, that's amazing. So basically, if you guys don't get them now, then we're going to post on Instagram tomorrow. It's going to be your second chance. There's going to be a lot more Well, there's just the same details that we've pretty much went over on this live stream. But yes. I'm so glad that people are actually buying them.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really, really
exciting.
nice. That's really, really
so
nice. Okay, so let's get another few questions in here. Question here. Which haunted place that you want to visit, like one of the haunted places that we want to go visit? Realistically, we passed by, I forgot the name of it. Never mind. What's the one village that we passed?
Creek Village.
Billy Creek Village. That's right next to Indiana State Sanatorium. We didn't realize that it was that close. I really want to go to Billy Creek Village.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
We need to go back.
There's just so many places out there, like Fairfield, Ohio Reformatory. Like, there's so many fucking places. I don't know. Makes me sad thinking like I may never actually get to do all these places, but I'm gonna strive for it.
Yeah. I mean, die trying, literally.
I'm literally going to die trying.
If I don't die on an investigation, that's gonna be sad. That will be sad. I can't imagine myself getting like real old and frail and passing away naturally.
Sad. So sad.
Yeah, I want to go epic, you know? Cut to next week, and it's like,
you're like
R.I.P. Jade. It's like, well, that didn't age well at all.
She actually died on the investigation. But dang, what a fucking way to go out. If I die on an investigation, wherever I'm at, my ashes, that's where they're going.
You know what? We were standing on the rooftop of Indiana State Sanatorium, and that's going to be a video. Not like a whole video, but we are gonna probably, what I'll do is I'll release the entire walkthrough that Stephen Dillon basically gave us when we first got there, because we're only going to be using little clips for the actual episode, so all of the stuff that's cut out will be for members only, and I'll probably release that right around the time that we release ISS.
Yeah,
20th of August.
It's really good. They are just like walking. What is even? They just know everything. They know everything. Everything.
Dude, I was so shocked. Like, I had to say that to them. Like, how do you remember all of this? I mean, they investigate day in, day out. They're always on the road. They're always doing tours. And, you know, they just show up to a location. They're like, this is all the history. This is everything that you need to know. And it's like, how does your brain, like, keep all that information? That's wild.
Yeah, dude. It's impressive. So you'll definitely want to watch that if you are doing the member video or watching from the membership, because it's so fascinating to hear the history of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
So Sarah, can I please just say, Jade and Mandy, thank you so much for everything. I've been watching ever since my mom passed away back on Tuesday, the 8th of September, 2020. So I absolutely love you both. Thank you so much, Sarah. I've seen your face pop up a few times. I know that you're a long-term watcher of Ghost Club, and we're really sorry to hear that. We hope that our videos give you somewhat of a little bit of peace. And yeah, just if you need to chat, you know, send us a message on Instagram. But we love you. Thank you.
Love you.
Jade has mother of the group energy. Mandy's older than me, guys. I'll never let that one down.
Jade definitely does have the that like mother. I just follow along.
Well, I think it's more like, if you look at it this way, I think it's more like a soccer mom, right? It's kind of just like, right,
That's
okay,
rough.
like this is, you know, that's rough.
Dang, that's rough.
That's rough.
Oh man, soccer moms are ruthless.
No, I think that's kind of generally what it is, though. It's just like, right, let's get this done, you know, and celebrate after. Like, we have to have a really good game. Like, I don't know. That's
no.
I could be totally wrong.
No,
Apparently, I'm
because-
totally wrong.
no, I actually no. That's funny because like soccer. I'm just like okay. So like you're the soccer mom watching the game. I'm the kid playing in the game, and I like. Sorry, I'm
Your
going off
foot
in my own
slips,
head.
you don't
and
even
it's-
kick the ball, and I'm like, idiot. God, this is not what we had planned. And just like, you come and get some water. I'm like, no, you get back in there.
You're the
Do it
soccer
right.
mom that like you're like I'm such an amazing mom, and then you're like, fucking put that down. Don't fucking touch it. I'm over here like.
Stop. I'm really not that bad. I think I might have been a little bit bad in the not bad, but I think I used to be a little bit more. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, I've learned that Mandy is definitely more of a sensitive soul, and I have been trying really hard, to really make sure that I'm being the best friend I can be for her. And it may not be showing, but I'm trying. And there's still time.
Appreciate it.
You're like
I
so
appreciate it.
confused.
No, I know.
You're like, what the fuck are you talking?
Well, like it makes it sound like I can't handle like you have those friendships where like people can just talk mad shit to each other and like it's not a big deal.
Yeah, and I talk mad shit all the time.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. But you're like, I'm sorry, that's what you just done. So I'm like, please don't tell people that, because they're gonna think that I'm like,
I was
backing you into a
totally
corner.
kidding, by the way, about that whole soccer mom thing. I thought it was funny.
I'm just gonna say I didn't grow up over in the US, so I don't even know what the fuck a soccer mom is. That was the only I don't even know. I don't even know. All right, guys. We're gonna take a few more questions here. Jade is fearless now. I love that. Now, I wouldn't say that I'm. Well, maybe I would just say that I've finally got back kind of what I had lost during that last Kansas trip when I just wanted to quit everything. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good question. What would each other's last meals be?
Interesting.
Who you texting? Who's texting you?
I'm in the chat there, and I'm in the chat here, and I'm trying to like keep up with it.
Who's your friend? Tell me about your friend.
It's us. It's us. Let me tell you about my friend. No, I'm just kidding.
Am I actually crying? Okay, so what would each other's last meals be? My last meal would definitely be potato waffles with melty cheese on top, but you can only get them in the UK, and that's all I want. 5 potato waffles. I know that sounds like a lot. 5 potato waffles with melty cheese on top. I want to be full of potato waffle.
That sounds awful.
You've never even had a potato waffle before, Mandy.
That sounds like shit.
Do not judge.
I would like to die before I eat.
Oh my god. Everybody who is with me on potato waffles with melty cheese on top, fucking let's do this right now. Put it in the comment. Potato waffle, potato waffle, potato waffle.
Is there a waffle emoji?
I think there is.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try one now. Can you get that over here?
No.
Oh. Well,
yeah, no, you can't get them.
That's fucking stupid.
We're just gonna have to go to the UK. We'll fly Spirit.
We'll fly fucking Spirit for 11 hours.
You're gonna say $11. Pretty much though. 11 hours and $11. What would your last meal be, Mandy?
All right, I'm having a full course meal. Full course, all right?
Okay.
We're gonna start with an appetizer, and I want to have spinach and artichoke dip and avocado egg rolls. And then we're going to move into the entree, and I want to have a chicken katsu bowl from Lazy Dog, and then we're going to move into dessert, and I'm going to have a pizookie from BJ's, and it's going to be the salted caramel pizookie.
Oh.
And that's where I'm at currently with my meal. That could change next week, but that's where we're at right now.
Now, if you were to die right now on this live stream, what would have been your last meal?
I had a place today called, I'm so hungry to have it eaten, but I did earlier have a place called Mad Dumplings today, and it was Korean bulgogi beef on rice with like a hot sauce, and then it came with like pot stickers, like dumplings. It's really good, and some tater tots. I don't know why they have tater tots on the menu, but I got it because I was like, fuck it.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
So that would have been my last meal, and a LaCroix.
Nice. Ethan is asking here who would be the one to drink a Capri Sun. I believe that would be me, as my fridge is usually stocked of strawberry kiwi Capri Suns.
That's you.
That's all me.
That's you for sure.
Okay, so you're both misunderstood, but both are quite differently gifted. Strong bond. That's the thing, is like...
That's very true.
Listen, like, honestly, like, the 2 weeks that we spent together, we were fine. Like, we never argued once. We weren't, like, snippy with each other. Like, we were totally fine that entire trip. So, I mean, that's the main thing, right? We can both have different opinions at times. We can both be our own people. Like, that is normal.
Yeah, and Jade and I are very different people. Very different people. But we love each other.
All right.
And she puts up with me, and I put up with her. And it's like big sis, little sis relationship.
Yeah. Do you have to sleep with a light on, Jade, when you share a room with Mandy? No. Get that out of here. That's her. She's the one that sleeps with the nightlight on.
Yeah, well, technically, I do make you sleep with the light.
Yeah, well, technically, yeah, that's true. I usually wear a blindfold. On this trip, I didn't really wear a blindfold. I was just so tired every single night we got back from an investigation. I just passed out the second my head hit the pillow.
Yeah, and I kept my night light tucked in the pillows to try to make it not so crazy loud. Or crazy loud.
Yeah.
Light can be loud, you guys. It's a true story.
No, but you've not slept with the TV on in a hot second though, which I really, really appreciate. It's the television that gets me. I would rather sleep with an overhead light on if I had to over a television because I've got very thin eyelids, you see. So when there's like flashing going on, like I can see it.
I can't see with my eyes closed.
No, I can see everything still with my eyes closed. It's weird. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Let me just before we get too carried away, we got 15 minutes left. I will say I just want to check the real fast. 1, 2, 3. Oh. All right, so we got another order. So that's 8. Brings us a total of 8. If you guys want to be first in line to get your Polaroids, then go ahead and donate $45 to the PayPal link down below in the description. This only goes for people who are in the live stream right now, not the people rewatching, but the people who are rewatching, you guys can go over to Instagram and we will be posting there. Okay, that's all I had to say. I just want to thank people. Thank you so much.
I just put up Timothy.
Thank you, Timothy.
With a donation.
Very kind, very, very kind, Timothy. Very kind.
It's very kind.
We appreciate you.
It's very demure of you.
I'd go to Salem for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Only around Halloween though. I really want to go Halloween.
Yeah, you definitely gotta do around Halloween. Not that I've been, but it seems like that's the place that you would go. Hold on, I know I saw something else on here.
I know I am so far behind on these comments. I'm trying my hardest to like really skim.
I just want to shout out to our lovely Kathy.
Kathy, thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.
Hi, Jade and Mandy. I love to buy some Polaroids. Love you both. Kathy, yeah. Okay, so I don't know if you donated to the PayPal account, but if you wanted to send me a message, I'll send you a message on Instagram, and we'll get you. You will get you. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, Kathy.
We got you.
We got you, Kathy. I also know where Kathy lives, so I'll just like stop by. We need to stop it. We need to meet up for a coffee and wait, Kathy.
Yeah. Personal trip.
Yeah. That was another thing as well, guys. So we've been getting a lot of questions if we're going to be doing a meetup, if we're going to be doing like a public investigation, if that's something that you guys want to see. I really want to hear your thoughts on that, because it is a huge thing for us to do. I mean, like, thank you so much for buying the Polaroids to the people who already have. But like, as you can kind of tell, it's a massive fear of mine that if we really put together something really big, what if only a couple people show up, if that? So I need like real serious answers. Like, if we done it in California, let's say, who could realistically come out to something like that? And again, it would only, it's not a huge thing, but something small enough where it could be intimate enough so we could all have a conversation and get to know each other better.
Yeah, let us know, because I'm down.
Yeah, I'm so down. I'm really down to do something like that, like at the beginning of next year. So give people like plenty of time to kind of figure out, take time off if they need to, things like that. Wow, I love the silence right now.
No, I'm reading. I don't know what this means. Bring your own seatbelt.
Is it for the spirit flight?
Probably.
It's probably for the spirit flight, yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Coffee and cigarette would be. Michelle's asked me all. Like, listen, that's fucking fair. That is fucking fair.
Actually, that's a really good point. Now, I don't know if I've ever said this before, but I stopped smoking like 3 years ago. And I'd been smoking at a very young age. I think I was about 13 when I started smoking. And I was just, yeah. And we were talking about this, Mandy and I, when we were on our trip in the car. I was just like, have you ever smoked a cigarette before? And you're like, yeah. Oh shit, should I not be saying that? Because your mom watches this.
Oh, I don't.
I'm
Mom
sorry.
Mom remembers the days.
Okay. Like, thank you. Okay, good.
Y'all, listen, I love it. Fucking.
There's really nothing better. But every now and then I have this dream where I smoke a cigarette and then I'm like, why did I do that? And I think every person who used to smoke and doesn't smoke anymore, especially if they were like really addicted to it for years, they have these dreams where it's like they have this dream that they're smoking a cigarette and it's the best thing in the world. And then when they're finished it, they're like, why did I just do that? Why did I do that? And I have those dreams all the time still to this day.
And you feel bad.
Yeah.
And then you wake up and you think you did it and you're like, oh no.
Yeah. I was talking to Mandy about this before we hopped on the live stream as well. But basically, if there's any married people in the live chat right now, I didn't know that this was a thing, but it is. And it's like wedding nightmares. So I've had about 3 of them now where it doesn't make any sense because my wedding's so chill as well. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing big. But yeah, I've had 3 of these dreams. And in my dream a couple nights ago was that my partner had cheated on me with 15 ladies of the night. 2 months leading up to the wedding, and I found out about it and I was like, what do I do? Like, just put all this money into I don't know why I'm like this. Okay. I was like, I don't know what to do because I've put so much money into this wedding and now this has happened. And I guess I'll take his word on it that he's not going to do it again. We'll figure this out after the wedding. But I mean, 15 women in 2 months, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
So in my dream, basically, like he was trying to make up for it. And he done my laundry for me and then took the laundry out the dryer and then put it on the bed for me to fold. And I was folding it and he was in the living room with his friend and I'm like folding it. And then I came across this like one gray sweater, female sweater that wasn't mine. And I like go through into the living room and I'm just like, this isn't my fucking sweater, and like throw it out. Like, oh, and then I go back through the room and I'm like, what do I do? Am I ever going to be able to get over this? Is this how I'm going to be the entire time? Like, anyway, it's been so rough.
When did that happen?
2 nights ago. What?
I just want to make a quick connection here.
Oh, no.
Me dreaming and being like pulled to Mizpah, and then you having a dream about your husband cheating on you 15 ladies of the night just seems a little sus.
I don't see the connection whatsoever.
It's
both
there.
kind of nightmarish, maybe?
It's there.
I don't know. I was watching I think it's because of, I don't know. I've just been having a lot of weird wedding dreams. And that I feel like that was just one of them. Because it's so... I really would like to think that it actually means really nothing at all. Rather than it's just a crappy wedding dream. Yeah.
Also... I don't know.
I got a little off topic there. I just had to share that dream. So yeah, I just want to know in the chat, like, anybody who has gotten married before, have you had these weird wedding dreams? Weird wedding nightmares? I've had a few of them.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
We never talked about this.
What?
But who joined us in the astral realm for our experiment?
Oh,
We never
talked about it.
I just want to know real quick in the chat, stop what you're doing. Put your pencils down. Type it in. Did you make it to the library, the astral library from our last live? Did you make it? Were we there? Were we having fun? Were our scooters there? Tell me. Tell me.
I had to turn the volume off thinking that it would give it like a fun effect, and it just didn't. It just didn't work at all.
It's just me fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know
Apparently, a lot of
because-
people had flat tires. That was a common one that I heard.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. There was a couple of people who had the same dream. They didn't know each other, but they had the same dream because I know this because they reached out to me and was like, yeah, this is where we were. This is what we were doing. And it wasn't in the library, it was in a hospital. And then another person reached out to me and said, this is where I was. This is what we were doing. And it matched the other person's dream, and they don't have any idea who the other person is in real life.
Crazy.
So that was really interesting. But personally, for me, I didn't have any dreams that night where we tried to do our experiment. And I really did try. I really tried hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't either. It was the first night out of 9 nights that I didn't have any sort of crazy dream that night. So that's why I was like, did anyone see me there?
I feel like I know for a fact that the people's dream that I was talking about, you were in both of those. Yeah, you're there.
Yes.
I'm right here.
I'm
Just
over
in the corner.
here.
I'm over here.
Yes. That's what's up. Okay,
I'm just reading
so
these
that's-
comments right now because I want to see if any. You know what? I'm not even going to get to them because I'm still so far behind. I'm trying really, really hard.
Yeah, sorry guys. This is not.
I'm gonna have to scroll back past it through them. Please don't be mad at me for skipping questions if there's any in there. Billy Creek is so cool. Investigated there last month. Nice. Okay, I'm glad that you said that because I've heard mixed things about it, but I'm dying to go. Dying.
Yeah. Gotta go. Although if we would have went, we would have been stormed on. So that night, oof.
Oh God, I'm so far behind. I'm so sorry. How do we purchase the Polaroids again? Oh, you know what? You already paid for a Polaroid. You got it. You figured it out. Thank you so much.
Ow, just hit my elbow.
Okay, I'm so far. I'm so far. I need to keep scrolling, keep scrolling. I'm from 30. This was the chat 30 minutes ago.
Well, goddamn.
I know. I got to be better, guys. You've been keeping up with most of it though, so
I got two systems going. I'm like, pew pew pew. Because I'm crazy.
that's dedication. I find it really hard to multitask. I really, really do. But like, again, most of this is like when I go back. But I need to be better. I need to be better, and I am going to be better, guys, because I'm not working anymore. So there's definitely going to be more content to look forward to. Members only. If you're not a member already, go ahead and become a member because we have vlogs coming up from the past 2 weeks that you're not going to want to miss. And we lost 100 members in those 3 weeks. That's wild. That is crazy.
Dang.
Please help us.
Help us. That's okay. That's okay.
Mystery Man. Sorry, I erased everyone's minds. Some identity would remain
Okay,
mystery.
Zach.
Mandy, in case people don't know about this joke, because it really wasn't made like a proper thing on our lives. I feel like this is just an inside joke between you and Mystery Man at this point. Mandy believes that Mystery Man is actually Zach Baggins and that he watches her live streams. I don't know how that came about. No idea how that came
It
about.
just seems a little sus, okay?
There must have been something said for you to think that, but it stuck.
Also, I haven't seen Baby Shamu at all this whole time. Where did
Baby
he go?
Shamu, where is Baby
Where's
Shamu?
Baby Shamu? Shout out, Baby Shamu. Where are you?
Shout out Baby Shamu. I'm pretty sure Baby Shamu has a lot to do, a lot of responsibility with a name like that.
Dang. 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 Miss you, Baby Shamu.
Okay, so here's Paranormal Parfait. Am I saying that right?
Mhm.
Parfait.
Parfait.
Like a yogurt. Okay. Paranormal Parfait. I tried to make it to the library, but when I awoke, I cannot remember my dream. I did wake up to a bright flash of light thinking, were Jade and Mandy at the library? Ooh.
Ooh.
You know, a lot of people saying that we were, but here's my whole thought process on it. A lot of people could not remember their dreams in the morning. Me and Mandy being two of those people. And usually we do dream every single night. So it was really, really weird that everybody woke up not remembering their dream. I think we just partied a little too hard.
Yeah. There's a reason why we weren't supposed to know.
And lucid dreams. Oh, look over here. Kathy, Mandy, is that a UFO tattoo on your left arm? Yeah.
It is. Oh God. Oh God. It is.
You can't really see it though. You have to really tilt. Yeah. Well,
everyone go upside down. Shit. Y'all, this is hard. Okay. Why don't I work harder?
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, perfect.
I had to think.
So it's a little person getting abducted by a UFO and a woman running towards the person. Is that her husband? What's the story?
This is me running to be beamed up and taken out of here.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it. Is there like a personality for the person that's already being beamed up?
No, that's just somebody going, and I'm trying to catch up because I don't want to miss my ticket out.
Oh, you're trying to be a little hitchhiker.
Yeah.
They said we came for this person, and you're like, well, now you have two.
Yeah.
They're so confused.
I'm like, Galactic Federation, take me home. I don't want to be here anymore.
I love it. I love that. But by the way, can we also just talk about the amount of people in Kansas who were asking about your neck tattoo and if it hurt, like one after another. It was always, oh my God, I love your neck tattoo. Did it hurt? What did that woman say when she came out of the bathroom?
literally the same thing that everybody had said, just that they loved the tattoo. And then she asked if it hurt, and I was like, no. And then she's like, you're crazy.
I love it. That's
And I was
so
just like,
funny.
dang, dude, that's cool.
Mandy always gets commented, obviously, on her neck tattoo, but also the one that actually probably gets more comments is the "I'm your Huckleberry" one.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
that's a
Even
hit
on the
with
way to the airport, when we were in the on the shuttle going to the terminal, there was like a woman that you never heard this conversation, but there was a woman and her 2 kids sitting right next to us, and she goes, "I'm your Huckleberry. That's a cute tattoo. Oh, that's a real nice tattoo. Oh, look, the one with the red above it." Like, and it was just so funny. And Mandy just didn't. I thought that she wasn't saying anything because she was like, "Ugh, like, stop talking about my tattoos. You don't know me." But it turns out that you just never heard her, and I was like,
Oh,
"No,
no, I
she
never.
genuinely, she was loving them."
I didn't hear her. For somebody who's like little hawk ears, I always like hear everything. I missed that whole fucking thing. I was just staring off in the distance. I was just like,
Yeah.
dang.
Well, you had a lot of stuff to think about. We had a big trip ahead of us.
We're tired.
Yeah.
We were so tired.
We were so tired, guys. I'm tired just literally thinking about it. That was crazy. Like, we really did go so hard, harder than we had ever went before.
Yeah.
Bye, Ethan.
Bye, Ethan. Bye, Kim.
Gotta get my coffee. Oh yeah, everyone's leaving now. Is it
It's
time for
alright.
us to leave?
I know we were gonna try to just keep it short and sweet tonight.
We were gonna try, yeah. And this was more just like a hangout, guys. Like, we really just wanted to catch up, answer some of your guys' questions that you had for us. I know that a lot of people were just like, "Where the hell have you guys been?" Because again, we've been gone for a while. But I do just want to say thank you to anybody who watched tonight. I really, really can't stress this enough. But not posting for 3 weeks, like, not that I'm trying to put my stress on you guys, but like, not posting in 3 weeks didn't help the channel out whatsoever. And it's really, really scary, you know, especially just, again, this is all on me, but especially just quitting your job to do this full time. So I would just love if there was going to be any time ever for you guys to really help kind of push the channel a little bit more, whether that's just sharing, tagging us on Instagram, or just commenting when you don't usually comment. You know, just double check, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, because as I said, there's a lot of returning viewers, 56% of returning viewers, and they're not subscribed. So all these little things like really, really do help the channel out. It helps us get back into the algorithm. And I just want everyone to see how amazing these episodes are. We worked really, really hard on them. And I know there's so many people out there that do appreciate them. And that's why you guys donate. And that's why you guys are in this chat now, no matter what time it is. So yeah, just thank you again from the bottom of our hearts. We love the heck out of all of yous. And I'm gonna put the remainder of, I'm gonna make a post on Instagram. If you don't follow us over there, it's at Miss Mandy Sue. If you want to go ahead and follow Mandy, and then
follow me.
Handle is just at Ghost Club Paranormal. And we're definitely going to be auctioning off some of these. Well, not auctioning them off, they're going to be a set price, but we got half of them out pretty much tonight. Oh, sorry, that was crazy of me.
You're crazy.
That was so crazy.
So demure of you. Sorry, guys, I can't help myself. Fucking TikTok is taking over my life.
So we definitely have a bunch of these guys. I'm going to be posting this on Instagram tomorrow. Just so if anybody's watching, catching up right now, head on over there and message me if you want one. And I'll let you know if one's available.
Yes. I also want to add, we talked about this on the last live, but it's been a while. And Mindful Medium Mandy, our good friend Sam, is her and I are doing an event together online. It's August 24th. It's at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tickets are available. You can find the link in my Instagram bio. You can find it in Sam's.
I'm going to go ahead and link it in this video as well. I didn't realize it was on your Instagram. So yeah.
It's so if thank you to everybody who got tickets already. There's still some tickets left for the event. Sam and I will be doing mini readings, gallery style. So it's not everybody's guaranteed to read them, but we're going to work through as many people as possible and give mini readings. And it'll just be a really fun night with spirit, and you get to hear other people get readings, which I don't know if you guys have ever done that before, but it's really fun. And it, like, there's something so cathartic about watching somebody get a reading from their loved ones. So so if you want to join on that, head over to Instagram, check out the links. You can still get a ticket for it. And yeah, it's gonna be a great night.
I'm excited, guys. Yeah, definitely go support our two best medium friends. And
Yay.
I want to be there as well. If I can just sneak in the background, if there's an extra spot,
can't be there.
I'll just sneak in the background and just be wearing a mask. I'm gonna be the person.
You're wearing
If you
a fucking
see somebody
mask.
wearing a mask on camera, that's me.
Oh,
21 BK King. As just real fast, I do just want to say thank you so much for the donation there.
yeah, thank
It
you.
says in the Bible that there are no good and bad ghosts. They're all demons pretending to be ghosts. What are your thoughts? You know, I've never read the Bible before, but I have heard that a lot through comments. And to be honest, it's a belief thing. Everybody has their own beliefs. Not my belief personally. I do believe that I could honestly, it's going to take a really long time for me to get into it. Short answer is no. I don't believe that spirits are demons pretending to be ghosts. And I also don't appreciate it because there was a few people, I've definitely seen these comments before where it's like, we would talk to our grandparents and somebody would come through and say, that's not your grandmother, that's a demon you're talking to. And it's like, yeah.
Nah. Yeah.
Nah, definitely. I don't know any demon pretending to be a grandma. I mean, that sounds like stereotypical horror movie, but like to say nice things and be comforting, like
Yeah. Yeah, demons aren't demons. They're not, trust me, they're after something much bigger. They're not out here pretending to do that. Their work is much bigger than that, unfortunately.
that's actually fear-based propaganda to keep the church in control. Well, you said it, girl. Nothing against any religions. Again, this is all your, just whatever your beliefs are. I would never, ever talk down on anybody's religion or beliefs, ever. So, but this is the great thing about life, though. And the great thing about you being your own person is you get to have your own thoughts and beliefs. And if you're free enough that you can go out and have your own experiences, I would highly suggest you go out and have those experiences. So when the time does come, when you do go to pass away, because everybody has to pass away at some point, you know, you will be strong. You don't have to just be Christian or Catholic, or any other religion to believe that you're going to go somewhere great once you pass on. You can also be one hell of a sinner and still have a good time in the afterlife.
Oh, 100%.
That's my belief.
100%. And I know I can't let this go. I have to make this comment. I saw earlier somebody had left a question asking, this is a heavy question, so trigger warning. If people who unalive themselves, if they are basically exempt from the other side, or if it's different. And
that's a big Catholic belief.
Again, this is my personal experience and my personal opinion, but based off of what I've obtained by working with the other side, that there is no difference. That does, something like that does not keep you from going to the other side. It doesn't put you in some sort of purgatory. It doesn't do anything like that. You go over to the other side just like everyone else. And you have your review, your life review, just like everybody else. So just know that. No difference whatsoever. Yeah.
I just want to say as well, just to quickly touch on that, is Well, sorry, going back to like the demon thing is when I was bringing up the point with the grandparents, this is how I know that it's not a demon, because I've had my own personal experiences, not on camera, not looking for anything. You know, the night that my nana passed away, you know, having those dreams, she's coming, she's talking to me. I, why would a demon be doing that? I'm not even looking for it. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's going to be people that there will always be somebody that comes up with the next thing. Well, it's because you investigated the Goldfield basement. That's where your demons are coming from. That demon pretended to be this, you know? At the end of the day, you'll never win. But Mandy and I are so strong in what we believe in. Again, not trying to convert anybody into believing spiritualism or anything like that. But again, the only thing that I can say is go out there, have your own experiences, open yourself up to it, because when you do, you're going to have way more experiences for yourself. Way more. Just try your hardest not to be scared. If you keep filling yourself with fear that everything is dark, everything is evil, a lot of YouTubers, paranormal YouTubers, they will gear to their episodes or their investigations a little bit more towards that. And we have done that in the past because we know that that is entertaining for you guys. And people like to see the darker stuff. But you will see, we've changed things a little bit, because you will now see, like, on investigations, sometimes something so dark and so nasty will come through that we just say, no, we're going to move spots. Like, we're going to move spots. We're going to see if somebody else is going to come through, because this house has so much history, and we know that there's more spirits here than just this one thing coming through. So yeah, you're going to see a little bit more of that on the channel, but you're also going to see some like pretty dark stuff as well. So a little balance, you know, it's all about balance.
A healthy balance.
Healthy balance. Yeah.
I love it.
All right. That being said, we really do need to get going because you know what we're like. We'll be on here for 4 hours if we can. So thank you guys again.
Thank you guys.
We love you. And remember, next investigation, next episode is August 20th. We will see you all there for ISS. Bring your popcorn, scoot on over. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.